All right, blessed everyone. Look at melanin in different hues. Again, my channel is focused on melanin every day, melanin all day, as that is our basis for a life support here in this three-dimensional world that we find ourselves in. So, in this lovely Friday evening, I just wanted to check in on everybody out there who is actually just dealing with life in this new era that we find ourselves in, especially the newly adults, the millennials, us, the millennials who are trying our best to create a future for ourselves. I just wanted to voice this out there for the millennials, us trying to strive to create our adult life. I know most of us came from a world where our family members or relative members may have not done much to prepare us for this extreme new time now, or for this new era. But it's pretty tough. It seems like we have to rise the house up by ourselves, as again, as our parents may have not done their job in preparing us for what is in that future and what is adulthood. I'm an adult. I'm 32, and I'm actually every day is a new day as I'm trying to figure out where I want my life to be, what I want to do, where I want to be, maybe 5 years from now, not too far off into the future, as every day is a daily progress. So for those of you who probably stuck at home or who aren't sure how to deal about this new era of adulting, hang in there. And again, I usually mention, just find that time where you can think for yourself, where you're not crowded by noise. As when one is crowded by noise, you really don't have that time to really think about what you want to create, what you want to produce. This new time where I know we are seeing a lot of chaos, but in chaos there's light. So I hope some of us are taking this time to create, to do. Creation is tough. Creation is hard, but once you start creating, once you start creating and you're seeing where your creation is going, you start to feel, oh, okay, all right, I see where this is going. You start to get that light, or that confirmation, self-confirmation, that you are where you're supposed to be. All the struggle was so that you can come to this understanding that you had to create. Oftentimes I find myself thinking, like, I'm actually very glad that my relatives didn't really prepare me for what is for this new era, because it allowed me to find the basic of the building blocks, to understand the math of what it's like to create for yourself. When you create for yourself, all right. It's a wild world out there. See, I never understood why men has to do that to their car. It's so noisy. Like, what do you get from this? What kind of pleasure stem from pressing on your brakes so hard? But sorry, I didn't mean to cut the conversation here. But yeah, so when you're creating from from point zero, you're starting from zero, with not much help. I guess it's sort of when you get to that point where you can actually see your creation coming to fruition. It gives you it gives you the correct validation. Like, wow, like I came from far, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm building the building blocks. I'm building my mansion. I'm creating. It may have been tough. It may have been a struggle. My parents may have not helped me, but I knew that regardless if they didn't help me or not, I had to start something, because it's like, life is like breathe. Obviously, life is breathing itself. Creating is breathing itself. So if you want your life to continue, if you want to have a life, with minimal stress, you have to start somewhere. So for all you millennials out there striving, learning about yourself, learning about your melanin, learning about your hues, coming into self-awareness that you can create. Even though, I may have not started off from like a foundation where I was given the ingredients, I can create. I can come up with my own ingredients. I think a lot of us who struggle from childhood, it really just, again, it's not even, I think there's a lot of statement about that. Like, if you struggle during your childhood, it's because you were meant to create a better world. And so to all the millennials out there, starting from zero, wherever you're starting from, whether it be in thought, whether it be in manifestation, hang in there, continue to create, because there is creation is as chaotic as it is the most interesting thing, or the most interesting intricate part of life, because it's your own hands creating. You're creating with your own hands, your own thought, your own godness, your own inner being. It's like you're taking back your family, you're taking back your family, you're claiming yourself, you're claiming your family. And I'm not speaking relatively speaking, I'm speaking from an inner perspective. You're putting yourself together. It's like you're putting the breastplate on, and you're like, wow, I know who I am. I know I'm ready to do what I need to do. So again, hang in there. It's fall. Look at this tree. It's such a lovely tree. Just it's crazy how fall is. It's fall. It's about to be winter, but look at how beautiful this tree is. It really reminds you, like, okay, in chaos there is light. It's time to create. It's time to do, and it's time to get it going, get it moving. I think a lot of us, again, especially, I'm going to bring this up, us of melanated, who are melanated, we need to stop complaining about, this white person's ain't doing this for me, they're not doing that for me, they don't care about us. We need to stop. We need to drop that baggage, because they created a system to fit their needs. They didn't create it to fit your need. It's up. You're smart. You've been given, you're organic. Everything's within you. You can create within you what you need. You don't have to beg for someone else's creation to accept you. So for all you melanated hues out there, and even if you're not melanated, get up, create a better world for yourself. Get out of that mentality of I need to be stressed to survive. Okay, this is a new era, a new time. Let's create. Let's create. Let's not create an envy. One thing I notice about some of us, majority of us, is like we will create. One of us will get out of that shackle they're in. They'll decide to create, but the other ones will start to get jealous or start to get envious. But again, understand that if I'm here, it's you. You're also here. You don't have to hate me because I'm here. I had to, the same struggle that you're experiencing, I had to experience that struggle as well. So we need to understand that and have sympathize with one another, understand where each one of us is coming from. That it wasn't easy to get to this point, and just take that clot of envy out of your system and create, because this is the time to create. I know it's fall. This tree is so beautiful that I had to create this video in with this tree facing you guys. But yeah, so I've been in my little, I guess I've been as far as I came from. I've been creating. I'm owning up, accepting my faults, accepting my responsibilities in this great cosmic dance, and however little I am aware of it, I'm building something. Whether it be in mind, whether it be in thoughts, whether it be in, again, manifestation, whether it be however I come to understand that degree of creation that I'm in. I'm creating, striving to become better each day. And that's what each one of us has to do. Strip off that complaining cloth and get to it, because time has time for nobody. Time waits on no man. I realized that over this pandemic. Time waits on no man. Pandemic or no pandemic. Either you get off the couch and do something, or stay on the couch and do nothing. Your choice. Such a beautiful day. Look at this. Enjoy the hands. The hands made to create. Look at this. I give thanks. I give thanks for the hands that I actually call my hands the family here. This is one of the greatest importance All the members are equally important, but today I give thanks to the hands, for they really are the true family members. When you're ready to create, they'll be like, all right, guys, all right, I've been waiting for you all your life to say something, to do something. Now I'm here. I'm ready. I'm glad you're coming into awareness of yourself, and that you know, these are your family. Put them to use, not for harm, but for greater good of things.